How to make confident decisions with my pro-con stego chart. Sometimes not being able to make a decision can affect our confidence. And if we don't decide, well, it seems our confidence takes a hit, that much more. Ever run into this kind of situation before? When facing any important decision, to assure foggy thoughts and emotions don't cloud your thinking, that you're not overly influenced by another person, and or you're not overlooking relevant facts, make what I call a pro-con list to take all of the subjectivity out of the decision-making process. The result will be a logical, rational, and objective decision. For example, let's say you wanted to quit your job because you didn't like it there, you didn't like the working conditions, the pay, or something like that. But you're stuck in this dilemma. You need a job for financial reasons, but you still want to leave. Well, what do? Enter my pro-con stego chart. And on a sheet of paper, construct a chart like the one you see in the video thumbnail. It's got a square broken down into 2 columns and 2 rows. The 2 columns represent the pros and the cons. The 2 rows represent, do I stay at this job or do I go? Or you can use it for another reason. Do I purchase this house or do I not? Do I go here or not? What are the pros? What are the cons? And given your situation, enter all the pros and all the cons for staying, in this case, on the job, and then all the pros and cons for leaving the job. The pro-con stego chart serves the purpose of objectively displaying the facts of the situation so you can make a clear decision and see the pros and the cons and the consequences of the decision that you will make on such a matter, and you can see it right on paper, right on the paper or the notepad or whatever you use to just make these simple notes. And when you can see them before your eyes, you're looking at logic, answers. There's no emotion. There's no cloudy, I had this thought, I had this idea, I'm wondering if maybe, oh my gosh, you're going to be there forever. The decision is usually the one which offers you the optimal benefits and the least undesirable consequences. So let's say that going and leaving the job for this other job that you have in mind, it just has more benefits, more pros. And the cons, you can easily overcome them, So ponder the benefits, ponder the pros, the cons, whether you should stay or go, and then make a decision. This pro-con process of decision-making can be applied in work situations, relationships, and many other situations in life where tough decisions are required. Try it out and see what you think. By going with the obvious list, the one that's right there, right in front of your face, you see the benefits or the cons, everything's clear as day. The decision-making process becomes fast and confident. And when you rely on this pro-con stego chart formula for a lot of your decisions, over time, your brain starts getting accustomed to using facts, stats, statistics. Maybe I got to research this company a little more before I take the plunge. I'm going to put those findings in the chart under the pro if I go with them, And then before you know it, you understand, hey, I got a difficult decision to make. Let's go do a pro-con stego chart. This is decisive. Let's go do the chart. Let's map it out. If I stay or I go, what are the pros? What are the cons? And again, you figure it out, and sometimes it's quick. Well, that was easy. Or you have to think about it. I'm going to sleep on it. And tomorrow morning, I'll do a little more research, add a little more, think about the cons, because I really want to make the best decision. But once I'm done, I can't research this anymore. I've made all the pros, all the cons for each. Do I stay? Do I go? The obvious answer is to stay. Wow. Well, and again, you can make that decision as a matter of fact and with total and utter confidence.